So, this is the message for Gen Z or the millennials who aren't completely gone. As we all can see, this older generation, they don't care about us. They finessed us. They manipulated us. A lot of these older men and women, they raped us. They freaking molested us. They financially destroyed us. They scammed us. They sent us to these prison schools. They gave us these useless degrees. And so now we're looking at Gen Z who's being forced to go down the same destructive, what was it? Same destructive path that my generation went through and the older generation went through. And they're like, no. And not say we, and the older generation is like, well, how do you expect to make money? And Gen Z is like, what money? My mom works 7 days a week and she's a nurse. She's an officer and we can barely still afford groceries. My dad is in jail because an officer decided to arrest him. My dad is dead because an officer decided to kill him. My dad is dead because my mom was a hoe and had a pookie named Tyrone shoot him up. Or he got jealous and caught my dad. My mom is a hoe, and so she had 20 kids and she hit all of us, but she collected that paycheck. Oh my gosh, the list goes on. Men, women, ugh, it's just bad. And then we're pouring that onto the children. And so now we got children getting how they live and they still in elementary school. And so by the time they go through middle school and high school, they're doing drugs, they're out here stealing. And then we're blaming them. We're attacking them. Talking about, oh, you should know better. You know how many adults who should know better, but they didn't? But the moment you try to chastise them, criticize them, hold them accountable, the first word out of their mouths, I'm an adult. Okay. If that's how you feel, what happens when that young boy or that young girl thinks he or she's an adult? Well, you have to punish them or take advantage of them. Well, since you want to be an adult, bam. That's what a lot of these young girls get finessed and raped, lose their virginity, get trafficked so easily because what do our music shows? What do our culture shows? But what does our culture teaches? Then we look at TikTok, we look at the movies, and we look at what we actually reward because we can look at all our singers, what they're talking about. And then you expect the most susceptible demographic of human beings, those are children, who are the most easy to be influenced, not to take on it. And then we're looking at our moms and like our dads and our uncles and cousins. They're all dressed like the drug dealers, the wannabe prostitutes. Excuse me. It's like, whoa, what are you guys doing? The hypocrisy is what destroying this generation. And then instead of actually admitting how fucked up and lost your older men and women are, you then gaslight us, have us arrested, have us Baker acted, throw us out in the streets because we're not financially stable because we got freaking scammed, we got finessed, or the job that we work for, even though we got degrees, don't make enough to pay for no $5,000 rent, and the water got lead in it. What's going on in America? It's a joke. The youth sees that and they're screaming at y'all older generation who promised them to take care of them, to protect them, what's going on. And all y'all can do is do the same rinse, wash, and repeat tactics. Church, violence, prison, gaslighting, manipulation, turn a blind eye to it. It goes on and on. However, we're in the year of the nine now, and shit is so fucked up now that the old playbook is not even working anymore. Now what happens? Well, as you can see, this is where those who are not real leaders, those who are the fight's false light, they can start cramping down even harder to try to break that spirit, to put out that fire. Is it going to work? Absolutely not. Because, yo, how many people are homeless in 2025 and they got degrees? How many people are homeless with degrees and they're still working? No, and they're still homeless, I should say. It's astounding. But those who are quote unquote on the totem pole where they're not drowning yet, oh, they don't want to admit it. They don't want to talk about that. They're going to blame you. They're going to blame your parents. They're going to say, oh, it's not our fault. Well, guess what? Now that you have that young daughter who is very intelligent, who is very smart, but they're sitting next to a young daughter, another young daughter, or another young sir, young man, who's been sexually abused since they came out the womb. What do you think he's going to do to your daughter? Out of jealousy, out of lust, whatever it may be, or vice versa, or violence. It can be so many different things. See, people think their wealth and intelligence can make them escape the spiritual battle that we're going through right now. The fact that we have so many kids missing, the fact we have so much miseducation, the fact that we have so many healthcare situations, and yet we have billions for war. Who are these men trying to tell me I need to go to war for them? Karma's on for them, not y'all generation. Y'all don't have to fight these wars for them. Y'all don't have to do what these people are doing. They failed us. So what you guys need to do is just live. That's the winds of Oya. So I'm going to calm down, breathe. Y'all don't have to do what these older generations force us to do. We are sovereign spirits. We do need intellect. We do need wisdom. We do need a heart center to actually know who you are and then know how to then express that without. And so there are a lot of fundamental tools that, yeah, the adults can teach you, but which adult is actually talking to you? Talking to you. Because you got so many ain't shit men and women who are out here running their mouth, getting bad advice. They need to shut the fuck up now. Because time is up. You continue to lead souls astray. Oh, the karma that's going to come for you. You can't escape it. So, with that said, I'm going to end it there. And I think I have enough right there. And then, yeah.